Hello guys, how are you? Let me know. Let me know if audio is fine, if audio is okay. So I'm gonna wait the delay, and after I'm gonna start the session, I'm gonna play 4tables Russian Cash 200NL. Okay, so I will wait your response. Feel free to help me on that. Actually, let me check also Streamlabs. I think that voice is fine with the music. If you can't listen music, also please let me know. I wanna know that everything is set up correctly in order to start. Okay. Let's open the tables actually. Russian Cash. Close these tables. And global setout on every table. Gonna do some small labels also. For this session, I'm not sure if I wanna use RNG. Versus Hogor, which is probably a regular, I'm gonna play a half pot size on the turn, a small size on the turn. And versus Bernie. Now on the river versus Hogor, do I wanna check raise? Do I wanna overbet on the river? I think in general I wanna mostly overbet on the river. I lost the time bank on the bottom right, so it's gonna be a tough 200 NL session for me, playing 4 tables. I'm not used to that. But let's see, hopefully it's gonna work. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna open only three tables. I'm gonna play 3 tables. Okay, good results with the 5-7 suited. And we get called with the overbet with ace-10, which makes our play totally fine, the overbet strategy on the river. This guy is supposed to be regular. Here I'm gonna label him as regular. Audio is fine, that's okay, that's fine. Thanks. Thanks for your help. You could turn music a bit louder, that's good to know, Gisbon. Thanks, bro. I have make it a little bit louder. If you think it's better to make it even louder, let me know. So let me check the lobby of GG Poker. Have a look on the regs. I'm gonna mark some potential regular players at the population that I'm not used to play. Okay. Some 4-tablers guys. It's gonna be usually a reg heavy pool, but I think that even versus regulars I have some edge. I have played in my career, I have won every single Zoom table, Zoom stake, sorry. Okay, Mr. Quasar. What kind of pot do you want? If I'm gonna win a pot pre-flop, it's fine, or you want post-flop? I think it's plus EV to go with this 7-2 offsuit. Oh, actually 7-2, not offsuit. Welcome, my friend Thanasis, welcome. Welcome, bro. Welcome, my friend Lioste. Like, for sure 100 tables are beatable, and mostly like as a CFP we're looking forward to our students to beat like this here I'm gonna bet small. Looking forward to beat like the regular tables. About the time frame, like which time it's better to play on GG, about the population, I think that most of the times that population is pretty decent. So it's like a whatever answer. Thanasis, I'm not using Pocket Tracker 4, so if anyone using PT4, please feel free to answer and help Thanasis. So on the Jack 3, I bet small flop. Actually, I'm gonna see bet range on the flop. On the turn, I think I'm gonna continue betting. And versus a raise, of course, we get a pretty easy fold decision. With 7-3 versus mini, I was gonna defend. Here with Queen 5 offsuit, I don't think I'm gonna do that. Mix on the Ace-3 offsuit, mainly check. Bet with aces, and at this point I'm gonna just check give up my hand. It's gonna be a bit tough for me to play 4 tables without using like any help software. Here we got a lead on that, this guy's a recreational. We got a marginal hand, do I wanna call here? Versus half what I guess I'm gonna call once. And if he bets again half what, I think I'm gonna just station versus him. Let's check now and get the information also. 5-6 suited, okay. It's a split pot, okay. Versus Roger, I'm gonna see bet here at on this spot. On the turn we're gonna... Actually it's not like a spot that we're gonna check but I think I'm gonna bet again. UTG versus Big Blind. Everything counts except Big Blind Rock, so it's gonna be an easy game for the 5 gift subs. Let's write. So Roger decided to check raise. We don't have a decision. Uh, 10-6. I think our hand wants to limp, right? It's limp. And 3-bet pot. I'm gonna see bet half pot. Not the best blockers for the Jack X. On the turn, I think with these shoots I'm gonna give up. Pocket deuce, I think I wanna bet small here, maybe. Ace king I'm gonna shove. And of course easy check behind on the river with pocket deuces, we got showdown value. Okay. And actually I don't use also this auto-fold hand chart. Anyone using this feature, please let me know. Size is small, but I don't think I wanna call here with a6 suited. And Nikos Miri, I think I'm gonna play like for an hour or so, or a little bit longer. We will see. And thanks for the GLs. Queen 10, we can do call, we can do 3-bet. Versus the size, I'm gonna go with just call. And 7s versus small, I'm gonna check behind. Software like Jurogin, my friend Slay Singston. I continue checking 7s and I'm gonna check behind also river. Okay. Checking a lot here with pocket jacks 3-way and easy call with queen 10 suited. He checks on the river. Do I wanna bluff here on this spot? I'm not sure. Let's check behind, give up here. Okay, he check call with 6s, lead on this turn. Interesting. And with jacks, of course, we're gonna raise. Now we're folding. Kings, we're gonna do some calls, so I'm gonna watch my clock in order to decide what I'm gonna do, and we roll for 4-bet. This guy is a regular, right? Yeah. A6, I'm gonna start with check behind. And on this spot, I don't think I'm gonna call. Versus some big boy, I'm gonna check on the turn. Sometimes I'm gonna bluff on the river. You could just press here, Leoster. Just press here about the auto-fold hand chart. If anyone knows how to use it properly, it's a feature only for the Russian cash tables. Versus reg, I'm gonna roll some 3-bet. We do roll the 3-bet here. And versus lead, I'm gonna give up my queen 10 suited. Actually, let me open an RNG on the Google RNG generator. On the turn, I'm gonna continue betting my queen. I have ready the Google RNG. Calling here versus recreational. 3-betting here. Recreational, okay. Playing 40 big blind deep. Do I wanna take a free card? It's never bad to check behind and take a free card. Realize equity. Now on the turn I'm gonna bet versus double check. Looking forward also for the 7 deuce offsuit, or 7 deuce actually. 10 deuce. Okay. Easy fall with my ace-queen, but I wanna watch the action. Thanks for the new follows, guys. Welcome everybody. Tony Snop goes with a call. Versus min 9-6 offsuit, I think I wanna defend here. And now I'm gonna bet big on the turn. Ace king versus big, I was gonna c-bet a lot. Now versus small, I'm gonna check. Corey lead for half pot on this turn. It means that probably he's a recreational. And now he goes with a huge overbet. We got the ace of spades, doesn't matter really in my eyes, versus recreational. And I'm gonna go with an exploit give up. Versus 2.2, right? 2.2, king 8 offsuit, I'm gonna fold. On the bottom right table, Jack on the turn, so pretty standard for both of these guys, the action. Check on the turn, small bet from Tony. Check raise with 5-6 offsuit versus probably recreational, a weaker opponent. Okay, check call from Lau, King of Hearts on the river. So here frequently action is gonna go check check. Okay, small lead from Lau. They are placing some buttons. Ace King, pocket queens, okay. We'll go ahead and cold call from button because Big Blind is a recreational player. Actually, let me have also a look on the YouTube channel because we're live also on YouTube. And King Jack, I'm gonna start with half pot. H2, I'm gonna just check 3 times. Thinking about the ace queen hand, what I wanna do here. Jacks versus Corey versus recreational. Betting small 2 times, check behind, check river is gonna be probably my strategy. Nothing actually to do versus a raise, I'm gonna just fold. Easy call versus half pot versus can 2. And now he goes with the all-in. I don't have info about the opponent, probably I wanna call here on this spot. Mainly on this spot on the flop he's gonna go with the big size with some Broadway type of hands like 10 Jack, Jack Queen, King Queen, something like that. Maybe sometimes Ace King now like he's now raping like an Ace King type of hand. So actually let's call here on the spot. Not really happy. But yeah, he got like the King Queen suited that we mentioned. Start with a bet here. Checking a lot on the turn. Royal Flush, yes, I'm playing some 2k and some 5k NL. 5k actually is like a small part of my game. I have played also some 10k NL in the past. But yes, mainly like 1k NL plus. And we got already almost like 100 viewers. Welcome everybody. Thanks a lot for all the new follows. If you haven't already, you can join our Discord community. We got like some free coaching here. Nothing to do, just receive the coaching once in a while. With pocket tens, with these suits, I'm gonna just check, probably give up from the flop. At 10 jack, I'm gonna continue with my polar strategy. So I'm not really sure if this is working for the Discord. Link is working, but let me know. Also, if anyone wants to join our CFE, you can have some look. You can have a look here. And on the river versus Carmelo, I'm gonna go with a value bet. Okay, I'm not worried about my play. If I'm gonna have some bluffs, like I'm gonna have like some ace-5 suited, some connectors, small frequency here, and mainly the play is to check 2 times, give up, and sometimes bluff on the river. Let me check against who I want the big pot. It was can to turn, okay. Calling here, raising with jack 10. And let's use RNG for the BBB spot. Oh, I fucked up, I already closed the RNG tab. Let's open it again. RNG generator, okay. Check behind here. I'm gonna roll some raise with my queen 9. We roll passive. Jack 10. Overbetting, small overbet. Easy call with Jack 9, of course. Versus 2 eggs. Of course, fold here with Jack 10. Let's fold, let's go with a tighter approach. Ace-4 we do call because there is a recreational cold call, the 3-bet. Hello Bertie, welcome man. And thanks a lot for the follow. And on the King 10-6, we're gonna go with a bigger size. So pocket jacks is the cold call. Interesting that he checks on the river. Check in order to trap, or check because he was afraid about the heart. Okay. Let me know what you prefer to see like on Twitch, by me, like you prefer like 4tabling Russian cash to 100 ml, maybe you prefer like a lower stake to to be shown. Maybe, I don't know, like less tables is like better. I do think like Twitch people mostly prefer like 4tabling Russian cash, or in general Zoom tables. Okay, we have action at all the tables. Ace King versus Poker Liu. Supposed to be a regular, right? Anyway, I'm gonna go with a call on 130 big blinds deep. Safe option, and we're playing cutoff versus small blind, which is a mix either way. Versus half pot, I'm gonna call once. Yeah, this guy's probably a regular. And now with my ace king, like really nothing to do. Surprised about his size, but it's like 200 ml Russian gas, so I don't have to be like that much surprised. I'm gonna go with like 30 big blinds here. Actually, I'm gonna go like a little bit bigger. $150 deep, starting with half pot on the flop. Okay. Let's play a little bit aggressive. And King 9, I'm gonna bet small on the turn versus recreational. Now I'm gonna bet an overbet. I'm gonna go with an overbet when he snap call on the turn. I think his range is gonna be like a little bit in the weaker side, so I do wanna overbluff on this spot. This is like a bottom, like Jack 5 suited versus Rec, big blind versus middle. I think I'm gonna be folding. This is a high rake environment, of course, and it's good to remind the stuff. Ace Queen, this flop. Half pot seems good. Queen of Diamonds is like a bit irrelevant about blocking King X combos. Ace is good though. Ace King versus, I suppose, the recreational here, not really sure. Starting with small bet. And Ace Queen offsuit is gonna be like a triple barrel. Potentially jackpot situation here with Ace King. Betting small, I think, is the play. Or check behind. to king down. Took it down with ace queen offsuit also, which is good. Svantinos Belgium said, if you wanna do a stream together, let me know. I'm a big boy, I'm gonna check behind again. So I guess you are a streamer, right? Or not? I don't really do like collabs on Twitch or so. Versus overbet, I'm gonna just go with the call. Call actually is gonna, my hand is gonna play. Nothing really to do here on the spot. Now on the river some jack queen gets there, some 6-7 gets there. Of course he's gonna have like ace jack, ace queen, ace king in his range, but we cannot like check raise on the turn. Versus overbet. And I totally forgot like the 7 deuce offsuit from Quasar. If we hit the 7 deuce offsuit, someone should clip it for the next stream. King jack suited is gonna be a fold here on this spot. Sir Alexio says like 2 or 3 Russian cards is gonna be like better in order to talk more about strategy. Versus Donald, probably recreational player from small blind. We're gonna do a lot of checking on the flop. Ace king for 130 or so is gonna be a shove. Continue checking. My hand, my ace king, my queen, my ace 10, sorry. Top right. And queen 8, I think I'm gonna start with a bet. Jack 9 suited. Some kind of recreational. Correct. Nuevo Mutro, correct. Alex. It's happening. Still looking for the 7 deuce hand. This guy from Russia is a playing Zoom tables in the past, because I always marked every single opponent and I knew like not every like, but the best exploit versus most of the population. Now it's like a a fun stream where I'm mostly like clicking some buttons, of course. And I do know how to handle a situation, but yeah. And now with my Jack 5 we do have a bluff catcher, but it's very easily when he checks on the river to just check behind. Okay, pretty nice result. Versus I'm a big boy, I start with almost pot bet on the flop, BVB. open. Plenty of forex with this strategy, cold calling from small and lead on the flop. So it's a clear bet situation. Seven 3 versus 2.2, I'm gonna fold. Continue betting on the turn with my ace-jack offsuit. Mostly check behind on the river. For sure check behind on this river. We took like two streets of value. Okay, that's a perfect result for us versus recreational. With a 9-5 offsuit, I'm gonna do some limps because it's a recreational. Sometimes he's gonna have like the snap fold button. Starting with a mini bet on the flop. Do we have like a raid or no? Like we got 130 viewers. Thanks a lot, guys. Let me know if we have like a raid or so. Give up now the 9-5 offsuit. The double flush draw. I wanna give up. At these positions, middle versus big blind. Versus 2.1, I'm gonna defend. And give up the 6-7. Let's check about Kimpo guy. He's playing 2 tables with 25-21 in a small sample. King 10 is gonna be a shove here with 10 big blinds dead money. And pocket aces faced a very big check raise at these positions. I think I'm gonna just give up. He's not gonna have like an offsuit type of combos like ace queen, ace king or so. It goes pretty huge, pretty huge. Let's give up. Starting either with small bet or check on the king queen offsuit. Give up on the turn. I think I messed up with Twitch, like you probably heard me twice or so. It's bad. And now there is a bug on Twitch, like I can see like now my viewer is like 50 only. Literally have no idea what's going on with Twitch. Let me check from mobile phone. And on this 6 on the turn, I'm gonna continue betting versus recreational and stack off. And yes, I'm gonna show for value. Snap call with pocket tens, pretty nice result for us. And with the king 10 offsuit on this splash spot, we took it down also at these positions, button, small blind, big blind. I'm not really familiar nowadays with the strategy, with the dead money, but in my eyes I think it's profitable. For betting here. And now double overbet with 7-4 suited. Pocket 3s, that's pretty bad. A pretty bad result. Sometimes I wanna bluff this spot. Let's roll it. We did roll, I think, for the bluff now, so I'm gonna actually go for it. Now it doesn't matter if he's gonna call with like an ace high or king high. It's gonna be a bluff catch for him. Like it's gonna be a good call with king high too, well, or even with queen high. Doesn't really matter because I'm repping like mostly like some full houses, maybe sometimes some 9x combos. But yeah, probably it's gonna be an under bluff situation at this Zoom pools. Guys, how many viewers do we have? In my phone, I can see like 120 viewers. In my PC, I can see like 60 viewers. I don't know what's going on. UTG, I'm gonna fold 6-7 offsuit. Betting small ace-3 suited makes sense here on this at these positions. Maybe my chat is also lagging. Or no, like last message was from Nuevo. Anyway, continue with the grind. I think I'm gonna call also on the river here. If he got like a full house, he's gonna get paid. Yes, I don't think we ever gonna be folding here on the spot. If he got a quad, sorry, not a full house, if he got quads, he's gonna get paid on this river. And we got some chips here. Anyway. On this specific river, he's gonna get paid. If we hit our flush on the river, I'm gonna lead So yeah. I think betting small pocket nines makes sense here on the turn. Calling with pocket queens. Bet pick. Check behind always, pocket queens. After betting big on the turn. I see what happened, like probably my stream closed, right? My stream closed. Twitch server probably melting, high traffic at the moment, some lol events, etc. Okay, good to know. Nothing on the river PvP with ace-3 suited after not c-bet on the flop. Let me sit out, make a pretty small break, and coming back pretty soon. 9-6, I'm gonna check raise on the flop, and ace-8 versus this position. I think I'm gonna be bluffing on the river. Easy fold versus raise. Hello Evil. I'm playing like 4 tables just for the fun of the stream, just for the viewers. I already asked if you prefer like 4 tabling, 2 tabling, or what you prefer to see from me on Twitch. It doesn't really matter for me, like about results oriented. If I'm gonna play like 2 tables or 4 tables on Twitch, is not my regular game, so it's gonna be like a whatever spot. It's like mostly what viewers wanna see from me. Okay guys, so coming back pretty soon. BRB. Okay, so I'm back. Let's check first the questions. For the NL for roles, what I would suggest, Rust and gas or rect tables for no limit 25, no limit 50. I think it's like whatever, what you really prefer to play. Like, of course, rect tables, it's much more profitable, but I can see reason to play Rust and gas. Back in the days that I start from no limit 25, I was only playing zoom tables, and I do want to finish first with the zoom tables, winning up to no limit 200 zoom, and after that, because 500 zoom was not running like regularly, then I decided to just go for the rect tables and start from playing like 200, 500 NL and only playing rect tables. Mostly it's like whatever you really, what you prefer like to play. I would suggest like in general rect tables to play like from no limit 50 at least. About Eversend asks about our students if we suggest them to play like a maximum amount of tables from Rust and Cash or rect tables, and we do not really, we just give some advices to our students, but we don't force them to do like a standard amount of tables. So students gonna decide if he wants to play like 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 tables. It's like not the same amount of tables for everyone, the optimal. So if for me like the optimal is to play 4 tabling rect tables, for another guy it's gonna be like 6 tables, let's say. So yes, we're not gonna stick to a standard number for our students, but yes, we're gonna give some advice to them. Continuing with some Russian gas. Now he goes with a pot bet. Let's call once. Fold river. Checking with pocket sixes. Call again on the turn and lead river. Lead, it's gonna be big size. Five six cutoff versus big blind. We do wanna check a lot on this spot. And now we're protected. We do have in our range trips, and as a result, we do this time we do have a trips, so it's gonna be an easy call. Call down, of course. Now he bets small on the river. Folding pocket tens now on this spot. We're in pretty bad spot here. Not closing the action. Well, that's a good tip from Quasar also for the bigger stakes. There are not that many of tables running. Versus min, I'm gonna defend. So Quasar is still here. We can have a look for some 7 deuce hands. Sometimes we wanna bluff here. Let's roll it actually again with the RNG. No, we rolled for the give up. Now it's our spot. Now it's our spot, Mr. Quasar. Let's make it bigger. Nice. We won our our 5 gift subs with the 7 deuce offsuit. Ten 10-4 versus 2 Rex, I guess. I'm not gonna do much now. That he leads big. Jack Queen, I'm never gonna be calling. I'm gonna always raise versus recreational. Calling with 6-7. Calling ones versus half pot. 4x over, but okay. I guess we're gonna fold it here now. Is Discord link working actually? If yes, you can join our Discord. It's mainly for cash game strategy, cash game community, with some coaching from me, from Andonis, from Alex, from Spiros. So yes, feel free to join. Yes, I think it's working because already one guy joined. Oops, that's a misclick. Four bet fold spot with ace king offsuit. Maybe I have to go a little bit lower. And bet big with pocket fives on the river. Even bigger maybe sometimes. If he calls with 2 pairs, it's gonna be bad result for us. We didn't think a lot here on this situation. In Jack we're gonna overbet. Now the river. Go with the thin value with my ace5 offsuit. I don't expect him to get here like with ace-jack, ace-10 or something like that. Surprised for this result. You have to make the 5 gifts up, my friend Quasar. It was pretty easy to do. Actually, if my bluff for $30 didn't get through, I was just gonna lose like this $30 now. You are the one that lost this $30. Or even less, is like $20 or so. Okay, let's see who won the gift subs. From Mr. Quasar, Nuevo Mutro, Emovoros Yuragi, Evaior, Aladdin, and Sir Alexio. Is anyone here? Only Sir Alexio, probably. For 5 we do get check raise. Let's call 1. Any other prop bets maybe from Quasar or anyone else? Let me know. Easy fold, of course. A7 versus this size. Do we wanna call here? I think we do wanna call here. Potentially the nut flush. It is not gonna be that difficult for us to play versus him. Easy double call. And folding river. I goes pretty small. I think he's gonna be underbluffed. From regression. I'm wondering if sometimes he's gonna bet, he's gonna do that with like pocket kings, queens, jacks, something like that. Kind of whatever spot on the river. Press the call and lose. Let's fold. Playing deep out of position with ace queen offsuit. We'll go with the call. Getting good price also. And on this flop versus small blind, I'm gonna start with big bet. Over better. Doesn't have like 7x in his range. So it's gonna be standard double barrel. Ace Jack, Ace 10. Then Jack is straight. Of course we're losing versus straight. He didn't even wonder to raise on the river. And Jack 7, let's check behind the turn. And now of course raising for value. We get snap call with king high flats, okay. Some continuous GG cooler. That's some run bad from Quasar gift subs. Quasar effect, that's the Quasar effect. King 10 range check versus two regs. Small bet or check on the turn. Pretty big size here, 13 big blinds. Of course I'm not folding pocket tens. Folding my hand, we get pretty stronger combos to continue than pocket tens. Checking Jack Queen, 3-way. Let's just let them gonna raise once. King on the turn. I'm gonna give up on the turn. Reevaluate of course on the river. And let's call here. Pretty small size. Lost versus Queen 10 offsuit. Let's know that he's a recreational. Check call with Queen 10, folding here, folding Ace 8. Welcome Blue Moon, first time chat, thanks for the follow. we win here? Win high, okay. A lot of studying the old poker to wonder whether to fold on river. The old poker. Probably you refer for the hand on the bottom right. Versus the recreational. Thanks for all the new follows, guys. Almost 20 follows or so on the stream. Appreciate the support. Here, what do I wanna do here versus recreational, right? How many tables he's playing? He's playing. One table. Let's jam. I'm not really excited, but sometimes he's gonna end up with some really random stuff when he's from China. Not really excited though. Snap call is not good. Ace king as a result is pretty good. I will take that chop. Quasar God run. No. It's a God run now. Maybe we have to close stream fast. Easy defend with queen 10. Call flop. Easy double call. When he checks, I think we wanna bet call here on this spot. Do we actually? Queen 10, queen 9 suited? I think I'm gonna bet yes. And roll with jack 2 suited. Or 3 bet. Easy fold. Let's see the queen 10 suited hand. Okay, he folds. It's versus a recreational, so it's gonna be it's never gonna be a spot where I'm gonna use up my RNG. I'm gonna be the one to decide what I'm gonna do. What are these for size like? For sure recreational. Still skipping this spot though. We did not close the action. Ace 3 versus all 3. Let's start with check behind. Double check value bet river. Or in general bluff catching, of course. Thanks for the sub NL for rolls. Welcome, thank you. Still I'm gonna value bet now, delay value bet on the river. So this guy is a recreational. Do we ever consider chatting with queens? I think no is the answer. It's gonna be a disaster if this guy check behind with hand like pocket tens, jacks. This is let's open. Checking behind with check when shooted. Double check king 8 suited, bluff on the river. Interesting, check with nut flush. Easy fold, double call with king 7 suited, standard. River, do we want to value bet now? I think I do want to value bet now. Let's see. Pretty nice result. Even though we don't have kicker, we do get maximum value. King Queen, I'm gonna start with pot bet versus small blind recreational. I know Teratl, or what's your nickname. Mainly, I think that most of the times 1-tablers is gonna be like a recreational, and 4-tablers is gonna be regular. This is not something like and not something standard, but it's gonna be mainly the case. So I'm gonna adjust my strategy playing versus a record, playing versus a regular. Ace king now. I don't think I still wanna shove on the river. I'm gonna check. Yes, it was like an action killer, this river. He's gonna be here like with plenty of suited connectors on this situation. Check also the graph from PokerCraft. Something that I don't do it at all. But let's have a look just for fun. Amazing that I have played already 2000, almost 2000, almost 2k hands, 2000 hands. Pretty sick result. And you can see the graph. here on the session. I don't know we're up like, I don't know how much. It's not gonna be a lot, right? Pocket aces, playing 180, make it 24. What happened here? He fold, okay. Hello Gun, welcome and thanks for the follow. First time chatter. Let's bet small on the turn here. Now versus Sunny Baba, I think I'm gonna go with small bet and call. I have already fold versus him once, I think, with the mini raise. Maybe he's pressing some buttons, but he snap fold, so okay, it's not. It was not the case. On which sides do you play besides Gigi? I'm not gonna give much information on that about the sites I'm playing, but yes, I'm playing multi sites. King 8, let's call. Small bet with 6-4 suited after ISO, BBB. And here with the King of Hearts I'm gonna call now. I think it's a bit in the weaker side. Folding confidently with 6-4 suited. Ten 3-9, I'm gonna go with a small bet on the turn. Big bet on the river. King 10 offsuit, I'm gonna roll some raise on the flop. We do roll pretty high, so I'm gonna go with a call. Some 3-bet with 8-9 offsuit also. We roll the call. Easy fold here. He bet against small. I think I'm gonna roll again, right? I'm gonna raise on the turn. Okay, we get called. We don't, like, our kicker doesn't really matter now. Get out kicked. I'm gonna check behind now on the river, right? Let's check behind. I was not really sure about what to do on this spot. We don't have the big of a time bank. Hello Christopherus, welcome. Let's see if this Ukrainian guy is a regular. Probably yes, I guess. Let's call. We're gonna call on the flop. Calling here, call on the turn. Action in every single table now. 10-9 we're gonna call down. Kings I'm gonna see bet half pot. And 8's pretty easy to just call on the flop. Continue betting. Easy call with pocket 8's. He got pocket 3's 0% equity. Now 10-9. I think it's a bluff because he's gonna end up with some hands like ace queen offsuit with a club, ace king offsuit with a club maybe, and some random like king jack suited, jack queen suited and stuff without a flush. So I think versus reg is gonna be an okay bluff catch on the river. Let's call and pray. Ace king with one club is what we're looking. Maybe this type of regs are gonna end up over bluffing at this situation, and here I'm gonna forward bluff. Playing deep, I don't know the opponent. Okay, now I know the opponent. Shoving 200 big blind deep. I already said Lioste that I'm not playing only GG, I'm playing multi-sites. So here versus Jungwei, I think I'm gonna just shoving on the spot. Action is going pretty fast, probably recreational here, big blind. So he's end up being here with plenty of random hands. When he doesn't play, maybe he's in a spot like with pocket 8s, 9s, and he thinks that I got like ace king type of hand and maybe he's gonna call, but then again he just fold. And versus 5x, I guess it's a pretty easy defend with queen 10 offsuit. And potentially probably never folding at this situation on this spot, bottom right. King queen offsuit, easy call. We can do some raise also on the turn, on the turn, yes. he bet pretty big, so he's potentially a recreational player on the bottom right. So I'm gonna call, never folding. What do I wanna do with king queen offsuit? Do I wanna bluff versus this guy? I think I'm gonna bluff versus this guy, and I'm gonna go with all in. Okay. Now queen 10 on the river. When he bets pretty big on the flop, I suppose he's not gonna have a showdown value, so I'm gonna just check and check bluff cuts again. I'm gonna give him his chance to bluff on the river, never pressing here the fold button. Yes, that's what we're talking about, so I don't think it makes sense to value bet on the river when he goes with that big of a size on the flop. I think his range is not gonna have a showdown value hand. So it's gonna be a clear, pure check bluff catch on the river. Probably now Quasar is not here, right? He left after the gift subs. And now that he left, the run good has been started, right? But actually, in my eyes, it's not like actually a run good situation here. It's mostly like a good gameplay from our side rather than that a run good mode. King Jack, let's go with the cold call versus mini raise. Betting on the turn, check behind pocket tens, check behind river. I think it's time to close also the stream. Betting small here. Let's check also Pokercraft just for the fun. Check behind on the turn, value bet river. Okay, that's the graph also, like we do hit here some buy and sub, so with the rake I'm not like pretty sure what's going on, but probably we are up like a decent amount, like probably 1k or so. On the river, like I don't really wanna either look in the lobby in order to decide versus him. I'm just gonna press the fold button happily and close this session. So that was it, guys. If you haven't already, you can join our Discord community, and if you also want to be part of our team, if you are playing No Limit 25 and bigger stake up to No Limit 500, and if you are interested to join our team in order to start crushing these easy games, these easy rec tables games, feel free to fill our application form. And yeah, I think I'm gonna be also streaming during the week, like at least for one more time, Russian Cast 200 NL. So